my Virgo mind because he's a Leo and his.
What's your sign?
Pisces.
He always say, I know how Sagittarius is.
I mean, Pisces are known to be very deep, very emotional.
But it's like, you gotta step out that shit. We Leos.
Think, baby, I'm Aquarius. I started this gangster shit.
It's an Aquarius and a Scorpio. So I said, is it a Sagittarius thing?
Okay, so there has been a little noise as to why these two linking up is so destined to be, or divine, whatever you want to call it. Well, let me just tell you, in 2016, Yo Gotti came out with the song Down in the DM, a hit record that literally had everybody in everybody's DMs, period. He is the reason it goes down in the DM to this day. And I personally think IG owes him a cut. But anyways, he said he was addicted to the ground and he had just followed Angela Simmons. He said he had a crush on her.
No, I am. And I just follow Angela Simmons. Boy, I got a crush on Angela Simmons. They like, damn, got it. You bold. Fuck it.
And this was back when she was in the gym like every day on the ground. She didn't have no kids either. I don't know exactly how soon, but it seemed like right after Down in the DMs dropped, Angela was in a relationship and she was all of a sudden pregnant and married. I do believe she married the man. But later, her son's father was actually killed in his driveway, I heard, and they say it was a robbery. It is also alleged that he was abusive. But anyways, fast forward on to today. These two are definitely couples goals, especially for the 80s and 90s babies who know them both very well. Yes, they have not been together long, so of course social media toxicity is boiled over. But these two don't give a F what people are saying. They living their life. Angela Simmons is 35. She's a Virgo, and her dad is Rev Run. Russell Simmons is her uncle. She has been in many different things like fashion design, reality TV, on Growing Up, hip hop, and even baking cakes. Yo Gotti, 41, whose real name is Mario Sims, is a Taurus. He's a rapper from Memphis, and he also owns the record label CMG. He just signed GloRilla too. Hollywood Life said he was Angela's new rapper boyfriend. I don't like that, but anyways, Virgo and Taurus can be the most boring signs of the zodiac. Now I'm just playing, but for real, to them, they are having fun being bored together doing what they do. Earth signs love to do absolutely nothing with each other, and no shade at all. It's just the energy. They both are very down to earth, and neither of them go on impossible missions. They really are in it for the long haul. They hate wasting time. Now let's get into the extremely mental energy of a Virgo. Virgo feminines are also very sexual by nature, and they will hold you accountable. Now for real, you will need to have stamina, and you will need to also know what the F you is doing. Period. Point blank. Besides Scorpio, they are the most sexual sign in the zodiac. Taurus is ruled by Venus, the planet of pleasure, so I see Gotti having no issues here. Virgo women can also be very obsessive over the smallest little details that literally mean nothing in real life, like if superficial was a person. These women will literally second guess if you're the one because of the way you coughed, or the way you said something, or the way you walk too hard. Like, nah, for real. Definitely giving teacher vibes. Anyways, look at Jada Pinkett Smith. If mental was a person, from the outside looking in, it can seem like these women can always find something or some reason to be disappointed, even though they literally have everything. Very picky people to the point of obsession, but it's not obsession at all, really. They just have very sensitive minds. We're not even gonna get on Beyonce because I'm actually a part of the Beehive, but you know what I'm getting at. Yeah, that perfectionist energy that really don't exist in real life. Now, in bad energy, Virgo femmes can easily fall into drugs, liquor, and addictions because they need something to help slow down their minds, for real. The more evolved Virgos will admit it. Many Virgos actually go on to rehab at some point in their lives, but nobody ever knows about it. Their mental capacity is most definitely not to be played with at all. Now, in good energy, these films are very womanly and feminine. Actually, the most feminine sign in the zodiac. But either way, they are still very picky. If you really take the time to get to know a Virgo, you will really find out they're an all-around girl who is very smart. Again, earth energy. You may be taken aback by her high standards, though. You will be like, who the F do this chick think she is? For real. And they will tell you who they are. I'm up Virgo. That's who. Period. And you know I ain't lying. I know it sounds a little selfish, but once a Virgo reaches independence, it is very hard for them to go back. And what I mean is that they end up being single a lot of the times. Now, don't get me wrong. With Libra in their second solar house, they do value partnerships. But second house energy is income and ownership. So basically, if you can't add to a Virgo's life, you might as well just keep it pushing. The unevolved Virgos try to fix people, not the evolved ones. Look at Sanaa Lathan and Taraji P Henson. Hell, KeKe Palmer just made the cut. But when they do get in relationships and start families, they are there for life. They really are here to stay type of women. Like Savannah James or B-type vibes. They not going nowhere. Straight up. Now, I can guarantee that Mario has added value to Angela's life versus taken away from it. I mean, she is definitely running around in paddock watches, sitting courtside, and all the high level ish lately. Taurus men want you to appreciate their money. It's as simple as that. They work very hard and they would think you are pretty much dumb if you rather have somebody who's broke. Seriously. Plus, whatever Taurus say, they can back it up. Everything I just said is literally what Virgos require. So definitely a good vibe. In good energy, Taurus men or masculine Taureans, however you want to put it, are very consistent and reliable at that. These men have a strict routine that they follow on a daily basis, and being with them makes you feel safe because you know they're going to be there. Something Angela definitely needs after what she's been through. Now, in bad energy with a Taurus, if trust issues was a person, it would definitely be a Taurus man. That is why they want their women to be at home waiting on them to get off work. And please don't move their stuff around when they get back. Taurus hates change. They hate for their stuff to be moved. They can really be a real a-hole to live in the same household with. Taureans have the worst temper of the zodiac, period, point blank, and can be very jealous and possessive over their woman. Y'all know what was said about Meek Mill and how he treated Nicki. He allegedly kicked her up under the table or something, but we don't gossip over here. According to the astrological energy, Taurus men and Virgo women is a stable couple and could most definitely be married and go on to be married. These two both have a small circle. They have the same goals in life. They both feel the same way about money and family. Both earth energies, realists. They say what they mean and they mean what they say. Basically, Taurus brings a new way of living to Virgo, and Virgo brings the fun and romance out of Taurus that he has always been looking for. Oh, and when I say fun, I mean like doing things around the house and cooking and errands and washing the cars. And yeah, Taurus is definitely a homebody and they can't even take you serious if you ain't domesticated. So if you're in the streets person, don't even think about a Taurus. Period. Especially a Taurus man. So pretty much, as long as Angela don't try to be an independent woman and let him go ahead and take care of her, she can keep him. Oh, and please absolutely do not try to rush him into doing anything at all. Period. Show off your being patient skills, because Taurus is the slowest moving sign in the zodiac. They move at a snail's pace, literally. And as long as Mario doesn't act like he owns her, and he don't act like, he can't keep his temper in check, he can keep her too. I'm ready to see them family pics. Anyways, always remember, nobody is exactly the same, as we all have control over our own individual actions. Astrology should be used as self-help and for manifesting what we want. Astrology should not be used for effery, if you know what I mean. Never try to change anyone. Start with self and everything else will fall into place. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, like, and share the video. Thanks for watching, and personal readings can be booked on our website at blackastrologyatl.com. And you can also check out our tarot shop. All tarot decks are 20% off with code TAROT20. Be sure to follow us on IG at Black Astrology Media. And you can also follow us at Black Astrology for astrology, messages, and tips.
Seriously.
And that's good for me because I'm a Sagittarius moon, honey. Yes, I am very into astrology.